All right, so we all think of YouTube as, that thing we watch on our phones, right?
Right.
But guess what? It's taking over our TV screens.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a whole stack of articles here
Wow.
about this major shift from phones to TVs, and we're going to unpack why it's happening, what it means for creators, and even some of the cool new features YouTube is rolling out.
That's a great topic. And it's interesting because it's not just a YouTube thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this actually reflects a larger trend.
Really?
People are moving away from traditional cable
Yeah.
and embracing streaming services,
Right.
especially on their connected TVs. YouTube's just riding that wave and riding it really well.
So it's like the living room is becoming the entertainment hub again,
Exactly.
but with a digital twist?
Yeah.
The sources say over 1 billion hours of YouTube content are watched on TVs every single day.
1 billion.
1 billion.
That's incredible.
That's more than just a few cat videos. I gotta ask, are you part of this trend? Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are.
Yeah.
Bigger screens,
Yeah.
better sound.
For sure.
Plus, it's easy to watch with the whole family.
Yeah, makes sense.
But, there's more to it than just convenience.
Okay.
The sources point to the rise of long-form content on YouTube as a major driver.
Okay. So by long-form content, we're talking like full shows.
Yeah.
Movies, documentaries,
Right.
right? Not just those quick 5-minute how-to videos.
You got it.
Okay.
Apparently, long-form content makes up a whopping 73%
Wow, 73%?
of viewing time on YouTube in the U.S.
So people are ditching cable and turning to YouTube for their entertainment.
It seems so.
But didn't YouTube also launch their own cable alternative?
They did?
YouTube TV, right?
Yeah, YouTube TV.
So is that why?
Well, it's interesting. The sources say that YouTube TV's subscriber growth has kind of plateaued.
Oh.
So this surge in TV viewing isn't just about people paying for live TV channels through YouTube TV.
Gotcha.
It's about accessing all that free, ad-supported content
Right.
that YouTube is known for.
Okay, so it's both.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
That's interesting. And get this, they're even finding ways to make money from people who use ad blockers.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty savvy.
It really speaks to their business acumen,
Yeah.
but it also raises a question.
Okay.
Is this the beginning of the end for traditional cable?
Oh, that's a good question.
If YouTube, a platform built on, short user-generated videos,
Yeah.
is now dominating TV screens with long-form content and even monetizing ad blockers,
Right.
what does that say about the future of television as we know it?
That's a great question. It does feel like we're on the verge of a massive shift in how we consume content, but it's not just about how we're watching.
Right.
YouTube is also rolling out some incredible AI-powered tools that are changing the game for creators.
It's pretty remarkable how AI is being integrated into the creative process.
I know this new inspiration tab in YouTube Studio sounds like a dream. Imagine you open up YouTube Studio, you're staring at that blank page, and bam, AI gives you video ideas. Titles, thumbnails, even outlines for your video.
That's amazing.
Talk about a cure for writer's block.
It's fascinating how these tools can help creators overcome those creative hurdles and potentially make even better content. And this goes beyond just YouTube.
Right.
AI is transforming content creation across the board, from writing to music to visual arts.
Yeah, it makes you think about the role of AI in creativity. Is it just a tool?
Right.
Or is it becoming a collaborator?
Yeah.
Or even something else entirely. We could probably spend a whole episode debating that one.
Absolutely. There's a lot to unpack there.
But before we get too philosophical, let's talk about another new feature. YouTube is testing the best parts feature. Have you heard about this one?
The one where viewers can jump straight to the highlights of a video.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept.
It sounds awesome for viewers, right?
Yeah.
No more scrubbing through a 20-minute video to find that one juicy bit.
Yeah.
But I can't help but wonder how this might change things for creators. What do you think?
Well, on one hand, it could make content more accessible and engaging for viewers with shorter attention spans.
Right.
But it also poses a challenge for creators who rely on carefully crafted narratives and pacing to keep viewers hooked.
Yeah.
It could potentially shift the focus from storytelling to highlight reels.
Yeah, imagine if every movie was just a string of its most exciting scenes.
Right.
Would it still be as impactful, or would it lose something? It's almost like we're moving away from traditional storytelling and towards something more fragmented.
Perhaps. But it's also an opportunity for creators to adapt and find new ways to engage their audience.
Okay.
They might need to rethink how they structure their content.
Right.
Maybe even create content specifically designed for this type of viewing experience.
It's definitely a game changer, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Speaking of changing the game, YouTube is also stepping up its live streaming game with a bunch of new features.
It seems like they're really leaning into that real-time interaction and fostering a sense of community.
For sure, they've got live Q&A where viewers can ask questions during a live stream and get answers in real time. Then there's Go Live Together, which lets creators invite guests into their mobile live streams.
Cool.
They've even got live rings, those little visual indicators that tell you when a channel is live.
Oh, yeah.
And cross-channel redirects to send viewers to other live streams. It's like they're building a whole interactive ecosystem around live content.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
In a world where we're constantly bombarded with pre-recorded, polished content, there's something really appealing about that raw, unfiltered live experience.
Totally. But let's not forget the creators who are making all this amazing content. YouTube is throwing some serious cash their way, over $30 billion in the past 3 years.
Wow.
That's not just pocket change. That's a whole lot of support for creators.
You're right. And it's not just about ad revenue anymore.
Right.
The creator economy is booming.
Yeah.
And YouTube is playing a huge role in that shift.
So we've got the YouTube Partner Program, or YPP. Right.
For those in the know, which lets creators make money from ads. But it's so much more than that. Now it's like YouTube is helping creators build entire businesses, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so walk me through this.
Okay, so they're offering affiliate marketing opportunities.
Okay.
So creators can earn commission on product recommendations.
So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Creator gets paid, brand gets exposure.
Exactly.
And viewer gets to learn about something new that they might love.
And it feels more authentic coming from someone you already trust.
Right, exactly. And then there are
sponsorships and brand deals.
Right.
Companies are realizing the influence of YouTube creators.
Yeah.
And are partnering with them to reach their target audiences in a more organic and engaging way.
So it's like that influencer marketing we see everywhere,
right?
But with a more personal touch.
Exactly.
And then, of course, many creators are also leveraging their YouTube audience to sell their own merchandise.
Launch their own products and even host live events. They're building brands and creating their own mini economies.
It's inspiring to see how YouTube is empowering creators to turn their passions into profitable careers. It's a testament to the democratizing power of the internet, giving individuals the platform and the tools to reach a global audience and build successful businesses, and YouTube is providing that structure and support to make it happen.
It's a far cry from those early days of grainy webcam videos and viral cat clips. YouTube has come a long way, but I think we need to take a little pause here. Let all this information sink in. We'll be back in a flash to continue our deep dive into YouTube's TV takeover.
Sounds good. Welcome back. You know, it's really remarkable how much the world of content creation and consumption has changed, even in just the past few years.
It feels like we're living through a media revolution. And speaking of revolutionizing how we watch videos, let's get back to that best parts feature YouTube is testing.
Right. This feature is all about using AI to identify and highlight the most compelling moments of a video. Think of it like a super smart editor curating the best bits for you.
So on the one hand, it's super convenient for viewers, right? No more scrubbing through a long video to find that one specific moment.
Exactly.
But I'm curious about the implications for creators. Could this change how they approach video creation?
It definitely raises some interesting questions.
Like what?
For example, imagine spending hours crafting a narrative building suspense, and then people just skip to the climax.
Yeah.
How do you hold their attention when they have the power to jump around at will?
Yeah, it's almost like we're moving away from traditional storytelling.
Yeah.
And towards something more modular, more bite-sized.
Right.
Could this lead to a decline in the art of slow burn storytelling, or will creators find clever ways to adapt?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
Will creators start front-loading their videos with the most exciting content just to grab those early viewers?
Right.
Will we see a rise in shorter, more impactful videos? It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But one thing is certain.
What's that?
The way we create and consume video content is evolving.
For sure.
And this feature could be a major catalyst.
It's like the evolution of the book, right? We went from scrolls to bound books to ebooks, and now we've got audiobooks and summaries.
Right.
Each format changed how stories were told and consumed. This feels like that next step for video.
That's a great analogy. It highlights how technology constantly reshapes the way we interact with information and stories. And YouTube is definitely at the forefront of this evolution in the video landscape.
And speaking of evolution, let's dive deeper into YouTube's push to transform live streaming. They're rolling out all these new features, and it seems like they're really trying to make live streaming the new social media hangout.
Absolutely. It's all about tapping into that desire for real-time connection and fostering a sense of community. These new features really lean into that.
Yeah, give me some examples.
Okay, so the live Q&A feature is a great example. Instead of just passively watching, viewers can actively engage with the creator and get their questions answered in real time.
That's good.
It creates this dynamic back and forth that feels much more personal and engaging than just watching a pre-recorded video.
Right, like an actual conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to further enhance that sense of community, there's the Go Live Together feature. This allows creators to invite guests to join their mobile live streams.
Oh, wow. So like a co-host kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Creating a more collaborative and conversational atmosphere.
Right.
Imagine tuning into a live stream and seeing your favorite creator chatting with their friends. Sharing their thoughts. And interacting with their audience, all in real time.
So it's like a virtual hangout session.
Exactly. And to make sure you don't miss out on these live events. There are live rings, those visual indicators that pop up when a channel is live.
Right, so you don't miss out on the action.
No more FOMO.
Right.
Exactly. Plus, creators can use cross-channel redirects to send their viewers to other live streams, creating a network of interconnected live events. It's like a virtual festival hopping experience, all within the YouTube ecosystem.
Wow. It's amazing to see how YouTube is blurring the lines between entertainment, social media, and traditional broadcast television. They're creating this vibrant ecosystem where viewers can connect with creators and with each other in real time, all while watching on their big screen TVs. It's a pretty huge shift.
It really is. And it's happening in our living rooms.
Yeah.
The place where families used to gather to watch scheduled programming. Now it's this dynamic, interactive experience. But beyond the shifts in how we're watching, we can't forget about the economic impact of all this.
Yeah.
We mentioned YouTube paying out over $30 billion to creators in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's become about so much more than just ad revenue these days.
Yeah, it's like they've created this whole creator economy toolkit, giving individuals the power to build sustainable businesses around their passions. The YouTube Partner Program, or YPP, is still a major part of it, allowing creators to earn money from ads.
Right.
But there are so many other avenues now.
Absolutely. Let's break those down.
Okay.
Affiliate marketing is a big one. Creators can partner with brands and earn commission by recommending products to their audience.
Got it. So it's a win-win for everyone involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Creators earn money, brands get exposure to a targeted audience, and viewers discover new products they might love, and it feels more authentic than a random commercial, right? Because it's coming from a creator you already trust.
Exactly. Then there are sponsorships and brand deals. Companies are realizing the influence of YouTube creators and are partnering with them to reach their target audiences in a more organic and engaging way.
It's like that influencer marketing we see everywhere.
Right.
But with a more personal touch.
Exactly.
And of course, many creators are also leveraging their YouTube audience to sell their own merchandise, launch their own products, and even host live events. They're building brands and creating their own mini economies.
It's inspiring to see how YouTube is empowering creators to turn their passions into profitable careers. It's a testament to the democratizing power of the internet, giving individuals the platform and the tools to reach a global audience and build successful businesses. And YouTube is providing that structure and support to make it happen.
It's a far cry from those early days of grainy webcam videos and viral cat clips. YouTube has come a long way, but as it continues to evolve, it raises some really interesting questions about the future of content creation. What do you think? What are some of the big questions we should be asking?
Okay, we're back for our final look at YouTube's TV takeover.
It's been a really interesting discussion.
It has. We got over a lot of ground. Those viewership numbers, those are big, right?
Huge.
AI tools changing the game for creators and the rise of the creator economy, wild ride.
Definitely a lot to consider.
So I'm thinking big picture now. What are the main takeaways?
Well, first, YouTube on the big screen is absolutely here to stay.
It seems like it.
TV has overtaken mobile devices as the #1 way people in the U.S. are watching YouTube. And this isn't just YouTube, is it?
You're right. This is part of a bigger trend of people cutting the cord.
Yeah.
And using streaming services.
Makes sense.
And connected TVs.
So what's really behind that trend?
Well, the increase in long-form content on YouTube is a big part of it. People are going to YouTube for full-length shows, movies, documentaries.
That's just short clips.
Not anymore.
So it's like YouTube's the new cable.
Except no cable subscription.
Right. And they're not standing still either, are they?
No, they're not yet. YouTube is constantly coming up with new features for both viewers and creators.
We talked about those AI-powered tools.
Yeah, those are game changers.
They can help creators come up with ideas,
Right.
write scripts,
Uh-huh.
even design thumbnails.
It's like having a built-in brainstorming partner.
Exactly. Especially helpful for those times when you're just stuck.
Absolutely.
And then there's that best parts feature still being tested,
But
but
I think it has the potential to completely change how we watch
yeah.
and make videos.
Imagine skipping right to the best parts of a video.
No more endless scrubbing.
Right, but how do creators feel about that?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah. Are they going to have to change how they tell stories?
Maybe will we see more short videos designed for a best parts world? We'll have to see.
It's a brand new world of video for sure.
It is.
And then there's live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
They're making it so interactive.
That's all about real-time connection.
Yeah, and that feeling of community.
Features like live Q&A,
Uh-huh.
go live together,
Yeah.
cross-channel redirects.
It's like they're turning YouTube into a giant virtual hangout space.
Exactly.
It's like being at a live event, but from your couch.
And you're not just watching,
Right.
you're taking part.
Engaging, being part of a community.
Exactly.
And of course, we can't forget the creator economy.
Definitely not. YouTube has become this incredible engine for people to start businesses,
To follow their passions.
make a living doing what they love.
It's really inspiring to see what creators have been able to do on YouTube.
It really is.
They've paid out so much money to creators, and they're always coming up with new ways for people to make money.
Like the YouTube Partner Program,
Right?
affiliate marketing,
Sponsorships,
merchandise sales.
even live events.
It's like YouTube has created this whole system where creators can build careers, connect with their fans, and make a real impact.
It's a long way from those early days of cat videos and shaky webcam footage.
It really is.
So where do you see YouTube going from here?
Well, it's obvious that YouTube isn't just about watching videos anymore.
It's so much more.
It's this dynamic, interactive place where viewers and creators can talk in real time, build communities, even start businesses. It's a powerful force for creativity,
Absolutely.
innovation, economic empowerment.
We've just scratched the surface today.
Yeah, just a glimpse.
So hopefully you have a better idea of what YouTube might become.
Keep these things in mind as you use the platform.
Whether it's on your TV, your phone, wherever you watch,
It's not just about the tech,
it's about the people.
the creators,
The viewers,
the communities.
they're the ones who are really shaping YouTube's future.
That's a great point.
So next time you're on YouTube, think about how much it's changed.
And where it might be headed.
Is it the same YouTube you remember? Something totally different?
Yeah, think about that.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive